So what I do for Easter traditions around all the years is that at first, early in the morning, we go to mass. It's usually a pretty long service compared to a lot of others because it's such a massive holiday with everything going on. So after that, we usually take a little bit of time to either like find some festive way to celebrate, like an Easter egg hunt or something of that nature. And then later in the day, what we always do for big holidays is we get the Richter side of the family together and have a big dinner full of chicken and beef and all the things we couldn't eat during Lent. So that's why we do that, because for a month or two we cannot eat meat on Fridays. So it's usually a really stressful time for the family that was raised on stuff like that. So we still do it because we believe in Jesus and God. So we still follow those rules, but whenever Lent is over, we celebrate by having that big feast, and we just have a good time with the family like we always do. And then, yeah, those are my Easter traditions every year.
So traditions that I know about Easter is in America they have like a rabbit of Easter, like Easter rabbit, and it's supposed that this rabbit hide eggs, and I think the eggs are made of chocolate. So I don't really know a lot about this tradition, but I know the rabbit is really symbolic. In my country, a really symbolic is the candle. Like it's a big candle that has like a cross in the middle that represents like the resurrection of Jesus. How do I celebrate? Well, in my country, all the Holy Week we cannot eat meat, so there's like a special dish that you eat on Thursday and Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday that is like Easter, you can eat meat. So it is like a big symbolism for my country. That means that you cannot eat meat on Thursday and Friday because it's when Jesus suffered, but you can eat when he's resurrecting. And for me, Easter means like a new opportunity, like a light, like it's a new path in your life that you can change for the better.
So for me, Easter is, a really interesting day. I don't know much about Easter because we don't actually celebrate Easter in Vietnam. But when I came here to Greenville, and we have a lot of games and activities such as egg hunting, which is my favorite. Just imagine we have like a lot of colorful eggs, and then we just like go around campus to find them. The second thing that I really love about Easter is give me some time to relax and to stay with my host family in the U.S. We cook together, we celebrate together, and sometimes we go to the church together to, learn more about the culture, about the religion itself. And for me, from what I learned from campus or from my classes, Easter is a celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So I think it's like a good reminder of the believers that we should appreciate the God, and we have to, listen to His word and try to be nice.
Easter for me is a lot to do. My favorite tradition is probably getting up early in the morning and having my dad make breakfast for my family, which generally is waffles or pancakes or something like that. So that's my favorite food, so another reason to like the holiday. Then we go to my church's sunrise service every year, which is always good because it's a very different experience when it's super early in the morning, and I really enjoy that. Then another part of our tradition is to go to my grandparents' house and spend a lot of time with family, which is really good. We have my aunts and uncles, cousins, and all of my dad's side of the family is there, which is a lot of fun. And if I were to that's basically how I spend my entire day. I'm there all afternoon and evening at my grandparents' house, so it's a lot of fun. But looking at like what it means, is to me it's basically this big celebration of Christ rising from the dead. Because Good Friday you have dying, and that's not a very happy time for Christians. Looking 3 days later, you have Easter, which is that time that he rose from the dead. So it's a very happy time where we get to celebrate, eat good food, and have fun with your family because there's like that new life. And that kind of goes into another reason why I like Easter, because it's like a kickoff to spring, which is also like a time of new life and rebirth, like flowers blooming and everything, which is really good.